Hey yo, this is Steve Penn message. A lot of y'all need to hear this. Pay attention. Word. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Everybody hates Papoose. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Steve Penn. I'm back again, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I just wanted to kind of put my little 2 cents into the whole Papoose and Claressa Shields, Remy Ma, Easy the Block Captain ordeal. And I made a video a couple months back, maybe about 2 months, talking about Claressa and how Claressa behavior is very distasteful. And I want to like the girl, but she does things and make people get under their skin. And that's why we see all of this stuff going on up and down our timeline. And I've came to a conclusion to where, when I first made the other video, I wasn't going to make a follow-up video, but I thought it would be over by now. I thought all of the talk in the news and the craziness that's going on with Claressa and Papoose, that whole situation, I thought it would be over by now. I didn't think people that was following back then was so invested that this thing has only gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. So big that it has basically leaked on certain channels that don't even promote things like that, like certain FBA channels. It's leaking into that, right? And so when I look back at it all, and I look at this movement, this FBA movement, and I look at what most FBAs right now are focused on, it makes me say all of this FBA, foundational Black American stuff, people trying to fight for reparations, but we're so focused on something that is not even like worth your brain cells, right? And that's Claressa Shields and Papoose. And I'm like, man, the Black community, man, we know we love to drag people when they're down, right? I don't see nobody saying anything uplifting to Claressa. And I'm not taking up for Claressa and Papoose. What they did was wrong, what Remy Ma did was wrong. But, just constant dragger, man, to drag her. And I know Claressa needs to stay off the internet, stop trying to, fight back so much through words on the internet. I know she's not making it no better. The family's not making it no better. The sister that got up there with no teeth, she didn't make that situation no better. But, we're part of the problem, I think. We're fueling this behavior. It's like we are desensitized to the drama. We living in a world star atmosphere where everybody like drama when there, in fact, there's so many other important things going on right now, man. But our minds are wrapped around this. And the only reason why my mind I keep saying this stuff is because I'm a content creator. I'll be online and I see this stuff. So, I'm just like, man, I don't give a damn about what they do. And you shouldn't either, because nobody has the facts. That's the truth again. Nobody has the facts. We're painting narratives and assuming a lot, even though a lot of those assumptions seem so like 100% right. But the fact is that nobody had the facts. It just makes for entertainment, right? We live in a society where we thrive off seeing someone crash out. You know what I'm saying? And I try not to follow certain stories or, talk so much about them, because I know that they really are irrelevant to my community, to the Black community, to America. They're really irrelevant. It just makes for entertainment. And I guess when you talk about it, you get your views up and you get paid. So I get that part of it. But maybe we could change the narrative a little bit. As far as Claressa Shields, I empathize with her a little bit, but yeah, is she aggravating? Yeah, she's very aggravating. Do I want to see her fight Franchon Cruz? No, especially if they say, she already fought her. I want to see her fight somebody that really wants to fight her. I want to see her push herself. Maybe she don't have that drive in her right now. To go down and face somebody like a Bumgarner, but, the real champs did things like that. I don't see why she can't do it. It don't seem like she, I don't know. Maybe she want to cash out soon. I know she wants to talk about having a baby. And that's their deal, man. That's their thing. I mean, who knows? We don't really know how they feel about each other, right? And so it makes for a good story, but I think we need to change the narrative, man. You know what I mean? I think in 2026, man, there's so many other things we need to focus on, especially as content creators. We almost damn near control the media now. This is something that was never heard of before, but now we got access to media and look how we use it. But big up to those guys that are using the outlet, Telehouse Publishing, my boy Richard Taylor, you know what I'm saying, Introvert Rockstar, you know what I'm saying, who else, Runaway Slave, and so many more, man. So big up to those guys, even with sports, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of the same thing. You get tired of hearing about the same fighters wanting to fight and not gonna fight, and the fight's gonna be made. You get tired of just like stuff that's redundant. And one of the things that I'm tired of is, the bashing of Claressa Shields. And I'm tired of Claressa Shields making a fool of herself by not keeping her mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? So that was just on my mind, man. Like, this stuff is infiltrating and taking us off. Well, not me, but maybe a lot of you, when there's so many other things you could be researching and learning on this platform. We're just gossiping and things like that, man. I guess I'm guilty of it too. But I always try to put a message in with, when I come at somebody, it's always a story behind it. I'm not just necessarily just talking crap. I'm trying to educate through this scenario. In about 2-3 months from now, it's gonna be totally different. You're either not gonna hear about this story, or it's gonna play out, and then people are gonna move on to the next thing. Whatever is new, whatever is popping right now. But there are still some things that we should still be talking about that nobody talks about no more. Like updates on certain cases, man. You know what I'm saying? Updates on some of the killings that's been going on. Update on the young girl, remember Shaquilla Robinson. They called him the Capo 5, went down there and did what they did to Shaquilla Robinson. Nobody's talking about these things no more, right? Because you know why? It's not algorithm friendly, but these are things that I'm gonna continue to go back to, talk about, give people something to think about. Let Claressa Shields live. Let Papoose live. Claressa Shields follows you. I want him to respond. I would definitely be accountable and take a real good hard look at myself. And then if you wake up tomorrow, it's another day, man, because I don't know how this stuff is hurting you and how it's not hurting you, or if it's hurting you at all. But I do know there ain't nothing good that's going on right now as far as the bickering online and the narrative and the images that you're creating through your own actions. So, I got love for Claressa Shields. I just want you to fight somebody, man. Like, I don't think a lot of people want to see Frank Shaw, being that you already fought her. All right, so y'all know what to do, man. Hit the notification bell so you can get more be the first to see what I'm gonna drop on you. And Happy New Year to all y'all. Like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Steve Penn. It's a Steve Penn message, man. Peace.